streets. This is kind of your world and everything you have, and it just really sucks that there's some not so nice people. So we're just giving her the heads up. But Michelle, do you want to tell everyone how old you are?
32.
32? And where are you from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
From Arizona?
Mm-hmm.
What part?
Maricopa.
Like born and raised out here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How long have you been on the streets?
About 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
And do you have family out here?
Some family, but I'm not able to get a hold of anybody. Their phone's always either busy or, they don't answer. But I leave messages and stuff. But I have a house phone, but I don't know if anybody's staying in my house or not. But nobody ever answers it. I know it's still turned on. So I'm trying to find out about that. So maybe I could just go home.
Do you have children, Michelle?
Yeah. I have 2 daughters.
And are they out here?
Yeah.
In Phoenix area?
Up north.
And what would you say is the reason you became homeless?
Me and my ex split up, and we both had to leave the apartment. But I shouldn't have left the apartment because, it was my apartment. But some things went down that we should have found out before, so I could stay there. He could have left and everything, but I would have liked to stay.
And you could speak up because it's kind of noisy right here. But I'm just curious, do you utilize any of the resources out here for the help?
I've been trying to. My phone got stolen a couple times, so it's kind of like I haven't tried to get another one because I still have to pay for the ones that are stolen.
Have you been down to Cass?
Yeah, and it's kind of busy, kind of rowdy out there.
Yeah, we were just down there and we were over at the Andre House. Do you go over and eat at the Andre House?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I
And
haven't been there lately though.
what about any credentials? Do you have any birth certificate, any ID,
I have
anything?
my ID and my social security card.
Good.
That's about it.
So what about work? Can you work?
Yeah. It's just hard for me to fill out paperwork. But yeah, I used to cook and stuff like that for people.
Oh, good. So if you were to go down to like one of the like Cass, can they help you with job searches?
I haven't talked to them about it, but I'm sure there's coordinators maybe that can help me with that. And now I've just been trying to work through my own issues before I take another step. So it's just been hard.
So would you say it's kind of dangerous being out here as a woman on the streets? I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'm walking up and down, but I'm with my husband right now, and it's just there's a lot of people out, a lot of strange things going on, and you're out here on your own, right?
Yeah.
And that's could be a little scary. What's your thoughts on being out here on the streets versus maybe one of the shelters?
I've kind of been a victim of domestic violence and rape quite a bit, so it doesn't really bother me right now because to a certain extent I'm used to it. But yeah, even the shelters, you can get hurt and stuff like that. But I thought about going into a program, but I just haven't really checked into it yet.
And I believe there's a domestic violence shelter here that helps. Have you looked into them?
No. I've kind of just been trying to work through my own problem right now.
Because I'm pretty sure they will house you and keep you safe, more importantly.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, it will keep you safe, but it will also give you housing. Is that something maybe you would be interested in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a phone or anything?
No. I had a couple of phones, but they all got stolen, so I really don't have a way to be reached right now.
Well, I'm pretty sure all you have to do is make a phone call. And then they just kind of go over some screenings and ask you some questions. And if you fit in that criteria, they could probably get you, I'm guessing, immediate housing.
Right.
So maybe we could get you the information and call if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah.
I definitely think anything, to keep especially the women off the streets out here. You know, I'm constantly looking over my back. Like I said, it was broad daylight and this guy was just taking stuff that didn't, and it wasn't even stuff. It was a blanket and food. It wasn't, you know, anything of possession. It was just literally a blanket and a food. So maybe we could make a call and see if that, you know, they could probably help you even more, look for work. And I think if you get set up with housing, it's a little bit better to transition into work.
Right.
You have a place to shower, you have a place to eat, and you have, you know, I believe they have like case managers too.
Yeah.
Do you battle any mental health or addiction?
I used to take a lot of psych meds, but I was on 20 of them, and I would forget to take certain ones, and I take them all over again. So I kind of just quit taking them all together. So I feel a lot better now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's good. How long have you been off of them?
About 10 years.
Oh, good. And no other addiction?
I had a meth problem, but right now it's my coffee.
It's what?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Lots of coffee.
I have a coffee addiction too. I've been clean and sober now for about a little over 13 years, but I haven't given up my coffee. Still drink my coffee. But I think, you know, out here, from what I understand, there is some resources as well if you want to get like outpatient or inpatient treatment to get sober. I mean, maybe we could find a program or something for you if that's something. And I believe, you know, they will help with the counseling and detoxing.
Right.
And I'm not sure if Cass has a program under those guidelines, but I think once you get into a program, then they have case managers that could kind of better help assist you.
Right. Somebody gave me a paper with the program name on it, but I forgot what I did with it.
What would you say is probably your biggest obstacle out here?
Just looking for friends in my family, you know, certain family members.
Is this your paperwork?
Yeah, I think it's on here, one of those programs.
Oh, that's nice. So it does kind of go over everything.
Yeah.
You know what? I should probably take a picture of this. Oh, so yep. So I know at the Andre house you could shower.
Yeah.
You could also do laundry.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
you haven't utilized any of that though?
I just came over here on this side. I was over on the west side, and I walked all the way over here. So I'm kind of like waiting until tomorrow.
And then you'll go?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were over there tonight, and we served and cleaned up over there, and there was a pretty good crowd turnout for food. But I know before we were, because we got there early to kind of cook and get everything ready, they had people ahead that went in and showered and got kind of cleaned up. So I think that would be a good, definite start for you, though. How about trying to keep warm out here?
I have blankets, but the last couple nights I froze my butt off. So cold.
Last night?
No, yeah, the last night and then the night before. But
Cold.
somebody had gave me some blankets, so I was really grateful.
Yes, well, and I think Andre's house, after they fed, they gave out blankets. So that's another thing. At nighttime, I do believe they give out blankets. Would you say that being out here, since you've been out here for a while, is it harder in the summer or is it harder in the winter?
I think it's harder in the winter because I don't like cold places at all.
No?
No. I'll do heat anytime. But cold, no.
I know where we live, we have the Colorado River. So in the summer, you could get in the water. Out here, I don't think there's much of a water source. But
Yeah.
what do you do in your time just to keep you occupied?
I draw a lot. I like to sing music. It's just little art things and stuff like that, or just walk.
And what about any source of income?
I get disability because
Oh,
my
good.
hand isn't open, and then I have a hole in my back where my tailbone sticks out. So I get that, but I haven't really got it all yet. So I got like $100 today, but
Do they give it to you monthly?
yeah, but I was going through Project Homes, and they don't give you a whole lot at first. So, but I think I want to quit that program because it's not really helping me. And And then before that, I put a lot of my money in Home Inc.
So they can't put you in housing through Project Homes,
They haven't.
but they have your money?
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because if you have the money, I think getting you into some stable housing would probably be the best step.
Yeah.
But I think that will go right back to getting a case manager. I'm pretty sure maybe if you go over to CAS, they can appoint you a case manager. I know you could get your mail and everything over there, so that paper you have, that's a pretty good. So I know the rent is super, super high here out in Phoenix, but maybe you could, find
Well,
out.
they have certain programs where you go to a halfway house and pay $175 a week.
How much?
$175 a week.
Oh, nice.
But I haven't really got certain. I heard about one and it wasn't so good, but then I heard about another one, and you have to have like a waiting list on certain ones of them. You have to sign up. But I wanted to go to New Freedom.
New Freedom?
Yeah, but something fell through and I didn't get to go.
Is it walking distance or?
They have two of them, but I'm not sure exact addresses of them. But I heard they're pretty good. They have art programs and all kinds of things
Oh, nice.
to help you. But I'm not sure exactly which one.
Right.
But I filled out the application for it. I just haven't got accepted yet, I guess.
How is the police department out here with the homeless
they
situation?
Suck. They suck.
Not good?
No. They're supposed to protect and serve, and they don't do a whole lot down here when there's stuff going on. They end up somewhere else. I mean, I was sitting on the bus stop waiting for the bus, and there was a cop right next to the guy, but he went right to the red light, but he didn't chase him. He just let him go. So I don't know what's up with these cops nowadays. I don't know what their agendas are.
Well, and I think that from what I'm understanding, they're passing a new law where there can't be any camping out like in the public at all.
Well, yeah.
So I'm just curious where everybody's supposed to go to sleep. Because you can't sleep in the parks, right?
Some you can.
Oh, you can?
Just depends on which ones.
This one over here, can you sleep in it?
Encanto? A couple of us have.
That one looks like a little kind of a rougher park though, yeah?
No.
It's good?
It's just a little, it's not as rowdy.
No? So it's safe to stay over there?
Yeah.
And the cops let you over there?
They have a security guard that sometimes tells us to leave. That's after hours. Or she'll let us stay. It just depends on who's there and who's working.
Kind of hit and miss?
Yeah.
So no consistent
Right.
structure?
It just depends if she sees there's like trouble brewing or something.
So with our channel, what we've noticed a lot is, this will lead up to the next question, is a lot of addiction, mental health, and homeless stems from unresolved trauma. And until we're able to heal from any past trauma, we kind of get stuck. And so I was just curious, like, how was your childhood growing up?
I don't remember a whole lot of it. Pretty much. I mean, my mom and dad had their problems, and I'd run away, but stuff happens.
You had both mom and dad in the home?
Yeah, for a while.
Sisters, brothers?
Just me.
Huh?
Just me.
Just you? You were the only child?
No, I have brothers and sisters. They were, some of them are grandpa and grandma, and some of them,
And does the family know you're out here?
My mom and dad passed away a while back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, and before I just, I called them, but I just really didn't. I just kind of stayed away. So.
Well, I just want to just tell you thank you for letting us into your little insight. And I was just curious if you have any closing words or any words of advice for anyone that might be going through this right now.
If you have a friend and you guys are here out together, stay together. Take care of each other. Watch each other's back.
Yes.
Because it's very important. You never know when something can happen. And sometimes it just takes it down too far.
That's some
Be aware of
excellent,
your surroundings.
yes, excellent
If you
advice.
see trouble coming, do your best to go the other way. If you can.
Right. Well, I just want to say thank you, and I pray you have a good night. And then I'll look up this number and see if maybe we can make a couple calls.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for letting us in to your world, and have a good night.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.